It is a personal honor for me to introduce someone so special to me, Mr. Robert Tripp.
As I was going to say to you, hang on, I'm the last one, I think. Thank you for the honor of asking me to speak at your graduation. And congratulations to all of you for having made it here today. It may have been easier for some of you than others, but the important thing is that you did make it. And think of this, it took you 4 years to graduate high school. It's taken me 30, but I'm finally out of here. This has been a remarkable year. From my students, I learned to use terms I hadn't used before. And the year saw the invention of a word new to everyone, so far as I know. The first time that David Lewis said to me, "Hey, dude," I have to admit I was a bit startled. But after a while, I grew to like the word, and I actually started using it. "Hey, dude." And I loved it when Jeff Blondin said to me when I was in one of my periodical fits, "Hey, Mr. Tripp, chill out." Neat phrase. I like that. But the word that has become the symbol of much of what I believe is the one that Melanie Kammerling and I accidentally invented during a class discussion one day, Authower. And so my main message to you today is beware of the dangers of Authower. Why should authority and power, Authower, be dangers to be aware of? Because, my good friends, I have become convinced after the study of human history and my own experience of nearly 6 decades on this planet that Lord Acton was right. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And the only way I know of keeping power from becoming corrupt in a democratic society is for the citizens, you and me, to keep authority, those who exercise power, from becoming too comfortable. We must always, you know what I'm going to say, question, challenge, make authority accountable. It is simply too easy. It is simply too easy for authority to bamboozle and fool people with smooth talk and clever TV ads with statements such as, "We really know what's best for you," etc. Baloney, balderdash. If we let authority hand us this line, we become victims of Authower, we betray the essence of what this great land of ours is all about, and we show we're stupid besides. So why am I telling you this now? Because to remind you, your childhood is over. You are adults now. And my profound hope is that your generation will do a better job than my generation did of keeping Authower in check. And I'm not just talking about political Authower, our elected leaders, them too. I'm also talking about Authower in organizations, bureaucrats, administrators, yes, even teachers. Keeping Authower in check won't be easy. Authower tends to resist being challenged and is good at it. So if you want to check Authower, you must be effective. This means that when you question and challenge, you must do so intelligently. Wild, angry, frustrated screaming at Authower, while it may feel good at the moment, will not work. What made Martin Luther King and the other civil rights leaders successful, and they were successful in ending legal segregation in this country, was that their challenging of Authower was effective. They knew how to use their brains as well as their bodies to challenge the system, to challenge Authower. You and I must do no less. The great issues of our time that I, as well as others, have talked about before still cry out for resolution. Though legal segregation is dead, racism is still with us, if sometimes a bit more subtle. Sexism is still with us, not often very subtle. Religious, ethnic, and sexual discrimination are still with us. We are still allowing the earth to be environmentally raped. We still have too many poor and homeless people in this very rich land. There are still attacks on our civil liberties by those who are afraid of freedom. We must still work hard to prevent our technological marvels from engulfing us. And within your senior year of high school, we have seen wonderful new challenges open up in the incredible changes in Eastern Europe, the Soviet Union, and South Africa. It is our job to see to it that Authower acts wisely and honestly in these and other areas. A major value of school surely is to help students develop their ability to act intelligently and wisely, and indeed to want to act so, to want to get involved. It is important to be aware of Authower's dangers, but it is also important to be intelligent about it, to have knowledge and skills. Thus, I would slightly alter the expression just say no, N-O, to just say no, K-N-O-W. If we teachers have helped you see the importance both of having knowledge and of using it wisely, then we've done a good job. But we should also have helped you see that knowledge and wisdom, to be fully effective, have another dimension, another side, an ethical and a moral one. This is tricky, for definitions of morality are not easily agreed upon. For me, the issue is basically simple. I take it as a given that we all need each other on this planet, and that my fate and yours are tied together. Thus, my effort is to try to direct what knowledge and wisdom I may have toward helping my fellow human beings, as well as helping myself. Sometimes this, too, is not easy, as we get caught up in our daily lives and in the race to be a success, whether financial or otherwise. But you'll find, I think, that your knowledge and wisdom will be best for you when you also consider that you can help other people, who in turn then can help you. In other words, folks, please care about each other. We all really do need one another. We need to challenge actions, but we must also have some compassion for the actor. We can disagree and still care about each other. This reminds me of a passage from one of my favorite books, L. Frank Baum's The Wizard of Oz. I like the passage because it reflects a combination of awareness and challenging of Authower and also compassion for others. When Dorothy finds out that the wizard is a fake, you may recall, she's very angry, and she tells the wizard, "You're a very bad man." Do you remember the wizard's reply? He said, "No, my dear, I'm a very good man. I'm a very bad wizard." There's a message there, gang. The distinction is important. I leave you with a confession. I have had 3 love affairs in my life. See? A doubter already. You should live so long. Bet you didn't think that a funny old duffer like me could have love affairs, did you? But I have, and what's more, they're still going on. Yep. My first and foremost love affair is with my wonderful wife of 34 years. My second is with my own children, who I think are great. But my third love affair is with you, my students. Do you really know how wonderful you are? What has made me being an educator all these years worthwhile is students such as you. I don't understand why teachers who don't love people, young people, stay in teaching. Perhaps they love Authower more. Anyway, thank you. You, the South Lakes class of 1990, have been especially wonderful. You have made my last year of playing the game of school so very marvelous and rewarding. Part of my love affair with you is believing that you will go out to this world tough and strong and get involved and make a difference. Do it. With that, what more can an old teacher ask? Bless you. I love you. Thank you.